I've been in the studio, dropped one track here this year, but I got 3 more on the way. Got Bastard Baby, Birda Boy, and what's the one?
Bastard Baby?
Bastard Baby.
Damn. And what's the third one?
The third one's Grind and Grow.
Grind and Grow.
Yeah.
Okay, and what's the story behind all three?
So Bastard Baby is pretty much, I guess it's more of a fun one, about a little bit about my upbringing, about the people around me, just me trying to become a better person, you know? Birda Boy is more like, I guess, a fun one where I'm just trying to get a couple of my homies on, you know, just saying I'm that boy from Birda type stuff. Just talking my shit. And then Grind and Grow, it's a message towards one of my homies right now. He's got a lot of promise, right? He's doing good things, but he's struggling with the drugs and whatnot, right? Partying too much. So just trying to send a positive message his way, so hopefully he catches on and does better things with his life.
You see, that's a nice way because you're using what you know best and what you're good at to talk to him. And who knows, maybe it might hit different. Because you know, with some people, you could tell them no all day, but they don't listen. There's a saying, they say for a hard head makes for a soft bottom. You know what I'm saying? So sadly, some people gotta learn the hard way. Now, do you think the music is gonna hit?
Honestly, as deep as Grind and Grow is, it's a banger. It surprised me.
Yeah.
But yeah, all 3 of them I love. I put a lot of effort into them. So definitely check them all out.
Yes, sir.
Bastard Baby, Birda Boy, and Grind and Grow. They're coming out soon.
Okay. How soon is soon?
Before
summer, during the summer?
I'm trying to get one like every month here, you know, just trying to keep it consistent every like 3 weeks, trying to get a track out. So just dropped one actually today. It's just an old track, but I got my homie to get a verse on it, and we just redropped it. So I'd say 3-4 weeks from now, you'll see another one.
Okay. Now, out of all the songs that you made, okay, for someone that doesn't know you, you know what I'm saying? Someone that doesn't know about your music type, what'd be the song that you recommend? Like, yo, listen to this if you want to get a taste of like who I am, you know what I'm saying, how I flow.
That's hard. I'm very versatile as an artist. I come up with new flows, new rhyme schemes, and all of that. I'd say Underground, DUI, Michael Phelps.
DUI, Michael.
DUI,
Yo,
Michael
these names.
Phelps,
What I
that's a
like
funny
about
one,
your names are like they're different. I haven't heard Bastard Baby, anyone named DUI, Michael Phelps. What does that even mean?
I don't know. I just related to myself. I was going through a problem at the time, you know, just drinking a little too much. And so I related myself to DUI Michael Phelps because that guy went through 2 DUIs. And, I don't know. I came up with the bar and I was like, yeah, no, that's the title of the track. That's
it.
Yeah, that's it.
And the nice thing about titles, it catches. If you say something that it don't have to rhyme, just DUI Michael Phelps. Now I was like, okay, what's this guy talking about? I got to see what he's talking about.
Yeah, it's definitely it's a good song. I like it.
No, okay. My bad. So did you say the song? What was the song that you? So you said DUI Michael Phelps.
Yeah, DUI Michael Phelps, Underground, and I guess Dream Chasing. Let's say. Dream Chasing. That's an older one, but
do these have music videos or is it just straight audio?
Dream Chasing has a music video, and I'm not too sure if the other 2 do.
Okay.
Underground doesn't.
You gotta send at least Dream Chaser my way because you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to, especially the DUI Michael Phelps. I'm trying to see what that's about. You know?
Oh yeah, that's a newer drop. I'm not too sure if I even made a lyrical video for that actually.
No, nothing yet. Okay.
It's on all platforms though.
Now we're only 2nd month into the new year. Happy belated New Year, by the way.
Hey, thanks, man.
You know, and so for everything we got going, or for the rest of the year, what's to come? You know, what's going on?
Honestly, just trying to keep consistent with River City Radio, trying to drop more music.
Yes, sir.
Trying to be consistent with, I guess, OCYA, advocating for the youth, trying to get somewhere with that. Trying to be consistent with my studies. Don't want to fail, don't want to be redoing no classes, wasting that money. Nah. But yeah, just consistency is the big goal.
You got to be on top of it.
Exactly. There's a lot of things I got to be on top of, so got to be on top of all of it.
Where is River City at anyways? Like, obviously, it's in the city. Is it the north side, west side, south side?
So River City Radio, it's home-based. It's within my home. I live in downtown. I'll have some people come over there once in a while, but usually don't need to have people over at my home. So it's all online. I manage everything through, websites and just managing it through Xeno Radio and do the Adobe Express at home. Yeah.
You see, the thing is, that's the same thing with my podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's home based. Like, I have all my chairs, the soundproof panel, all at home. But now I've gone to a point where, to be honest, I didn't, like where I am right now, I didn't think I'd get to this point.
Yeah.
Like where people are hitting me up and, telling me to come out to this city, that city. Now I'm at a point where it's like, damn, I'm having too many people over at this house, man. I don't know if because what if shit gets to breaking? I ask someone a question they don't like. Now they're in the crib and
never know.
You just never know. So now I gotta start second guessing who comes over, all that. And I hate that I'm at that point.
I do that all the time.
You got to do your homework on who's coming over,
Exactly.
if they know the same people you know, all that type of shit.
Yeah.
So to hear you say it's home based, I know what type of struggles you're going through.
Yeah, I'm lucky enough though. My current building though, they have like a community amenity area, so I can rent it out. If I need be, do a meeting in there. So it's pretty chill. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the last few things I got to ask you is actually I should have asked this from the beginning, but it just hit me. When you first started what you're doing right now, are all the friends that are like with you right now, were they all supportive? Because we all have the ones that are like iffy. You know what I'm saying? The ones that are like, yo, you're still doing this shit?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, everyone that's not like, honestly, I keep my circle small. If
That's the best thing to do.
Yeah, if I get a weird vibe from somebody, I call it out. And if I'm catching something, I'm usually avoiding a person. It doesn't take much for me to avoid a person, right? So I don't really have that issue of unsupported people because I only keep the supportive people around me.
And that's the best way to go. And as soon as, literally, I like what you said. As soon as you spot it, you gotta put it on blast.
Exactly. Keep the grass low.
I had a few guys, when I started this shit, they were all for it. Do your thing. 6 months goes by, you're still doing this?
Yeah.
I'm like, what does that mean? Am I still doing it? Like, what am I, was I supposed to quit? Was I supposed to stop? What do you mean, am I still doing it?
Yeah, it's almost like they expected, I guess, more, But honestly, I feel like those people just never worked for anything themselves in their lives and just don't understand the work ethic it takes to make something pop off. Right?
Yep. That's literally the best way to put it. And it's like, now that I'm traveling for it, guys are like, whoa, hold on. You're traveling for this now? Okay, hold on. What do you do again? I'm like, no way you're asking me. I started this shit out with you, and you're asking me what do I do again? So that's why it's important to have like supportive people around you, like genuine. You know what I'm saying? Because those are the ones that like help you wake up every day, throw some ideas your way, and tell you what you're doing wrong. And the most important part is not to have a yes man. Holy fuck, having a yes man will F you all the way up.
Yeah, you want that friend who will stop you, and tell you you're fucking up when you're fucking up. So you want that realness around you. Right?
I'm not gonna lie, like the homie you see right here, I'm gonna be completely honest. We was in Cali the other day, right? And you know who Mozzie is? You ever heard a rapper named Mozzie?
No.
We're running into like,
I gotta look it up.
if you see the face, you'll know him.
Okay.
But we're running into these big names, right? Mozzie, Afion, Cricket. You know the song "Teach Me How to Dougie"?
Yeah.
Teach me how to. One of the guys that rapped the song was there. AD, like a whole bunch of guys were there. And me, I'm like, oh my, yo, that's it. That's just. I'm starstruck, and I'm showing it. I'm showing it, and this nigga goes, dog, relax. At least act like you've been here before. I'm like, bro, what the fuck you mean? Act like I've never been here. But at that moment, I kind of looked at myself from the outside, looking in, like